It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me.
Hi guys, this is untold. So you know I'm still around the northern sector of Ghana, and I came across this unique slave story that I know you've never heard of. But before we go deep into the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to share as well. This is a slave camp here at Nania, around the northern sector of Ghana, where people were being transported from the northern sector to places like the Elmina Castle and others. So let's go deep into the video.
I'm Richard Acheguwe, or Acheguwe Richard. I'm a guide here in the slave camp, which is located in Nania Pikworo Slave Camp. This is the name of the place. Pikworo is the name of the camp. It means place of rocks. And this was a camp in the year 1704 to 1764. This is the year it was established and the year it ended. It lasted here for 60 years. It was controlled or handled by 3 slave masters who were Africans also. Their names were Samori Ture, Baba Ture, and Bagao. 3 African slave masters. One of them happened to be a local slave trader who is based in Nania. He's a settler, he's a native of the community called Nania. He wasn't a born native, rather a settler. So he's only a person who was running. Maybe the people thought he's running for the sake of his life, or he's searching for his own peace of mind. So he traveled from wherever he's coming from, got to the village called Nania. The people, he asked the people, he demanded for a land from the people to settle or be with them. So they thought it wise. They even needed more population by then. So they accepted him in good faith. They didn't know that this was the kind of business he was doing. So when they accepted him, the later part, he then told them that it's his turn now to help them. He's going to send his fellow brothers and sisters, the young ones of working age, to the white man who will send them to Europe and then America to give them better lives. When they return, they will be in better positions to take care of their people and develop their communities as well for them. It wasn't really something that was going to come to pass, but since he's into this business which is illegal to humanity, he told them sorry that could cover up whatever evil he was planning to do. So he made this offer to them. They accepted. They took people out of the communities and gave it out. They gave them out to this man who sold them out at Salaga slave market. So from Salaga, that they were taken through Bono Manso, then Asin Fosu, where the river is the Asin River is, where they will have to take their last bath before they go to the coastal areas, Elmina or Cape Coast Castle, where the whites will send them away. All this because the whites couldn't travel from the southern part to the north. And by then we learned the northern part of Ghana now was known to be part of Burkina Faso, called the Upper Volta. So it wasn't really part of the Gold Coast by then. So when this happened, later the people realized the man was telling lies. Whatever he told them was a lie, because he keep on telling us you send them there, bring them back to take care of us, but none ever returned. So they rebelled. This is a period in which the man then teamed up with some other friends from Burkina and Mali. These people are called Samori Ture and Baba Ture. One is from Burkina, the other is from Mali. Samori Ture from Burkina Faso, Baba Ture from Mali. So they came. They are even more international. They are well known. So they are old in the business. So they teamed up with this man to get people as slaves. It made their search of slaves went back to those countries they are already from. Mali, for instance, Burkina Faso. Many people were brought from all those places, including those they've gotten from in and around this paga and its environs. So whenever they get the slaves, here is a transit point. They brought all of them together, then they gathered them here. When upon their arrival, they gave the slaves marks using iron rods, put iron rods in shapes, and then give them some marks, brandings on them before they were allowed in. The place wasn't fenced even from now to then till now, but what supported their stay here are the rocks. Served a conducive environment for them to stay, rather than putting up any buildings or structure to contain the slaves. The masters believed they were never going to stay here for a very long time, so they used whatever they had here in containing themselves and their slaves. So they, out of the rocks, they got a lot of things that they wouldn't even bother building anything in order to contain the slaves. So as we are here right now, there are a lot of things that are left behind as clear evidence to what really transpired here. They had water on top of the rocks here, a hole on top of the rock which is just behind me, where they used to get water for both cooking and drinking. And it's a natural spring which contains water throughout the season and throughout their stay in this place. And these holes are also their plates. These holes were created by the slaves. They made the slaves create them in order for them to be serving food in them for the slaves. These are unmovable bowls, artificial ones for that matter, which were created by the slaves. They put food in this for them to eat. So here served a dining hall, or let's say a dining ground for the slaves to eat. And each bowl here determines, the size of the bowl determines the number of people who eats in a plate. It's not really one per person, but rather the size determines. When a bowl is big, then it contains many people. So with this, many died due to starvation. Imagine 5, 6, 10 people eating in a plate. So many really died. So from here, the slaves were bought by another masters from Salaga slave market. They will trek here, buy them. From here, then they will send them to Salaga slave market. From Salaga, then they push them through Bunomanso, then Asin Fosu, where the river, they have to take their last bath, like I said earlier. Then they'll have to move them to the coastal areas for the whites to send them through the gates of no return, as we all know. So this is the story behind the Pikworo Slave Camp, and I think we take a walk. This is where they do entertainment each evening after their meals over there. In the evening, after they finish eating, all they did was to put them based on their tribes. They group them based on their tribes, and then select 4 people from each tribe, those who could sing and drum. So they will come here, use these instrumental rocks to produce music in order for them to have a nice time here. The masters realized that with this, some of them were very much stressed. They were passing through hard times. So they did this and observed some time with them, telling them stories of hope of a brighter future. Don't feel sad or frustrated. We mean no harm to you. We are your fellow brothers who are willing and ready at any time to send you to the white man's land to learn more of handwork, go through education, earn more money, come back, take care of your people, and develop your place, your communities for your people as well. So we mean no harm. We are never going to leave you astray. This is the main reason for the entertainment. Down there is a dance floor for the rest of them to dance tribe after tribe. So right now, when people are here, our parents come here to do this as demonstration for visitors to know what really transpired here. I can only preach you, tell you the gospel, but I can't make you do it or see it without doing this practical work. So we are going to be joined by our parents here who are doing this job voluntarily to do this for you guys to know and learn much about the place.
Kana we ngongo ile banga wala kalona pa.
La 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 bezin fanga wale no wa pale.
Kana we ngongo ile banga wala
Kala kula wuyo tudan wuyo do nyere yara.
la kulona da wuyo do nyeba.
La kula wuyo kanga wuyo prenyere yara.
La kulona da wuyo do nyeba.
La kula wuyo kanga wuyo do nyeyo.
La kulona da wuyo do nyeba.
Babu sunu nu sebo.
So the meeting place is written here. This is the meeting place of the slaves. So why is written meeting is whenever the buyers are here, it's not the meeting room. When the buyers are here to buy, then they meet the buyers here to do business. So this is a platform meant for the marketing. They line all the slaves up here, and then the masters or the buyers will be moving through them, making their choices of those they want to buy. Assuming I'm a slave, you point at me that you want to buy me, then my master will give you my price, then you get to bargain. And you know, by then there was no cash, no money in paper form or coin, so they used goods. It was barter trade by then. Oh no, so goods for goods. Since it's this business, they are dealing with human beings. It should be goods for human beings. Cowrish, for instance, gunpowders, walking sticks, mirror, salt, sugar, clothes, etc. in exchange of human. So they can take a whole human being in place of a mirror, a bowl of salt, a bowl of sugar, the most anointing walking stick. That you could get a straighter stick from a tree here, just because those ones were decorated. They paint them to take walking stick in place of a whole human being. So these are the things they use in place of the slaves. And after which, those who were sold out will be given food here to eat before they leave. This is why some few of their plates are carved here, meant for food to those who were leaving from here to Salaga. More or less, the last supper for those who
So were there few slaves?
both male and female. Wherever you see stones are running around. This one. So you know, like I said, many died due to starvation. Hunger killed many. Some were punished. They died through punishment. Some were beaten by snakes. Some too died due to sickness. So almost they say every day people will have to die. And these are mass graves. These are mass graves. It can be 5 or more, 10 people in a group. And the side, like the graves were dug in our local way. That's why in a circular form, like this way. Then when they get to the inner part, they'll make it all underground. So when they get deep down, they dig the sizes underground. So they're like the mining caves. When the corpse get down, they lie down. So that way, if one die today, the next day they can open it and then add those corpses. So fill up the cave. So these are traditional burial caves. Okay. It's also the punishment drop for those who were very, very recalcitrant, those the stubborn ones. So when you offend and you are caught, you'll be brought here. And like I'm sitting on it, the same way you will be on it. Your legs in front of you across, your hands at your back across. Then they will chain you against the rope. You can even see the mark of the chain. The chain is the chain that has created the mark around the rope. So as you are on it, you are still forced to watch the sun from where the sun rises to where it sets. So you're watching the sun rays. And if you refuse to watch, then there will be beatings for you. There is always someone to beat you when you refuse to do as they say. At the end of the day, some go blind. Imagine watching the sun here 2 days in the rock will be burning you, will still be watching the sun. And if it's once, third visit to this place, that will be the end of your days here. The first time they punish you, they give you one. The second time, saying the third time, here is no dismissal matter. Your dismissal will be in the grave. You will die and then they bury you. So anytime they are coming, they bring the rest of the slaves so to watch, so it serves as deterrence to anyone. So that's it.
I'm watching the sun.